Hey guys, Sebastian from Scar Studios here. Today I will show you how to remix a track that you don't have the acapella for. So you're gonna have to work with the song that already exists. First I will show you what we are going to make.
They say people come, they say people go. Take care of that, it's extra special. You might be gone, you may not know. Still I see us in destiny. And I should, but I can't let you go. When I'm cold, yeah, when I'm cold, there's a lot that you give me when I'm in shadow. There's a feeling within me, Everglow. Like brothers in blood, sisters who ride. We swore on that night, friends till we die. The changing of winds and the way waters flow. Life is short as the falling snow. And I'm gonna miss you, I know.
First, you want to find the BPM and perhaps the key of the track that you're making. So go into Google and search for how many BPMs and what key it is. You can also click this link right here to see the key and the beats per minute. After you've done that, you can just search up your song on YouTube or purchase this from anywhere so that you can download and work with it. I don't really want to show you how to download a song or video from YouTube, but I think you are going to find what you want from just Googling a little bit. After that, you can open FL Studio and set the BPM to whatever it showed on the internet. Then just drag the track you recently acquired into FL Studio and try to synchronize it as well as you can to the beat. A great tip is to hold the Alt key while you're dragging the clip. Make sure it doesn't snap to the grid and you can get it more accurately.
Go, but when I'm cold,
And then you just click this magic remix button up here. This pop-up will occur and then you just click yes on that. And then FL Studio will magically load for a second or two and give you the finished project. No, it's not really that easy, but I will show you how to do it. I'll walk you through how I made this track. First I will show you how to do the vocals. I just slapped on an EQ here to begin with to remove the low frequency of the track. Then I added a reverb. It's not much, it's just adding a little more to the vibe that I wanted.
yeah, when I'm cold, there's a lot of cold sex.
After you're done adding plugins and EQing your original track, you can then try to find the bass line or the chords for the song. For this one, I just needed the bass line. Next up, I just created a simple drum loop for it that fit the vibe that I was going for. I wanted something really chill, so it's just a basic kick and snare and one perk and then a hat. For the drop, I wanted to make it like stand out a little bit from the verses, so I decided to layer a bass. When layering basses, it's really important that you EQ out the lower frequencies of your additional layers. This is to prevent mudding to happen and from them to crash with each other. Then I've chained them together in another channel. In this channel, I just compressed them a little bit. Next up, I decided that I really didn't want to create my own drop for it because I really love the song as it is. So I decided that I need a little bit of extra firepower to, you know, make it sound better. I really wanted to go for a kind of chill vibes, so I decided to automate some delay.
People come, they say people go. This particular dial was extra special. I know you might be gone, and the world may not know. Still I see it.
The next thing I did is something I absolutely love to do, and that is to cut out parts and then add a reverb. And when you reverse them, it sounds like they're fading in.
Well, they say people come, they say people go.
On this channel, I use an EQ to remove the lower frequencies. I use D-Blue Glitch to gate it. Then I use a huge reverb with a long tail to amplify the psychedelic feeling. Then I use just a simple kickstart, which is just sidechaining it. I'm using an imager to widen it, and I'm using Jonas Aiden's Bigifier to bigify it.
I can't let you go. I'm cold, I'm cold. When I'm cold, I'm cold. Yeah, when I'm cold, cold. There's a lot that you get when I'm there's a lot that you give when I'm in shadow. There's a feeling within Everglow.
Now I will show you exactly how I did this. You just cut out some parts, you know, the notes that you want fading in from the song. And you just add a huge reverb on it with a really long release or a long tail. Just like this. Then you select where you want to render, then you press Ctrl R to save it as a WAV file, W-A-V, I don't know. Let it render, and then you just simply find it wherever you saved it and you just drag it back into the project. Make sure you remember to disable the reverb afterwards if you are doing it from the main channel. Now you can just click reverse right here and then remove the original part. And now it sounds like it's fading up. Now I'm just gonna connect it to the channel that I made. And that's the effect. That's the exact effect. I just did it a gazillion times. Then I just added some fade-ins and fade-outs to make the transitions sound better. Oh, and this ride right here. Almost forgot. And that's actually it. Now I teach you everything that I know. That, like, seriously, that's all that I did in this track. I just did it a bunch of times, copy pasted it, did it again, whatever, dude.